Yeah, we're starting a permadeath Valheim run through, playthrough. So I spawn in here, I just, taking it all in. This is the first time I've played in a long time. A good like 6 months. Find out where Alcthea is. So I'm gonna go around and get some materials, some stone wood, because I need to get an axe. So I can start harvesting trees and start fighting and finding different things. I'm gonna craft an axe, but I'm not gonna craft a club. Sorry for the follower goal in the top corner. All of this is being streamed live on Twitch. Um, the the link will be in the description. So I'm grabbing some raspberries and running around. I find Alcthea. It's always lovely looking at everything. This game's so nice. It's a really well built game. I can't wait for them to finish it. But I see a deer out, and the wind's not going against me. So I decided to sneak up and see if I can get the kill for some early deer hide and maybe even get a trophy. If you didn't know, you need 2 trophies to summon the first boss, Alcthea. So I get right here, and somehow he's not seeing me, and I can kill him easily. And luckily he gave me a deer trophy, which I wasn't expecting, I'm not gonna lie. And then I find a nice beehive not that far away. So that's early game honey. Honey is really important in this game because you can use it for crafting food. And just, I mean, eating it raw gives you a ton of stamina. I accidentally repaired it because, like I said, I didn't play this game in forever. So I couldn't remember how to destroy it. But I figured it out pretty fast. Just collecting some extra wood. Got some core wood, which is nice. Unlock some more recipes. So I decided to go build my house near the shore so later on I can get a dock going. It's a small place, but hopefully it'll work. I gotta demolish the top. I'm gonna expand it out a little bit. There was a beehive in there, so that's an extra bee nest to make for even more honey. Like I said earlier, honey's really important. So I'm just gonna destroy all this to try to give me more extra room. Just a time lapse of building the base because it took a little bit, just a little bit of time. So as it's going, sorry for the sounds. So we decided to expand it out a little bit. I'm gonna do a 45 and then a 26-degree roof for kind of a circular look on the top. Get a little fire pit going in the corner. You gotta have something over because you gotta have a smoke, a place where the smoke can leave. So I finally get a bed down and call it a night. And the bird decides it's gonna sit there the entire night, and then when I wake up, it's still there. But I gotta finish the base. I didn't have enough wood, so I went out to get some wood. Finish up building as much as I could, get some fire. Spits there. Go out, farm some more wood. I got really lucky with how the trees fell and ended up knocking over 2 at once, so that's extra wood right there for not as much swinging. Wood's needed for pretty much everything in the game, but it's really easy to farm. It's just tedious. And then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna try to find some flint so I can get a chopping block. Chopping blocks will upgrade your workbench level, which unlocks new recipes. You can level up your items. Uh, and pretty much everything you need. A lot of workbench upgrades, and then later on you'll get your forge upgrades and so on. So I did find a 2-star boar at a boar rune, and I need to tame them for the leather scraps because later on it gets really tedious trying to farm them unless if you didn't tame them. So I built a little enclosure to trap them in. Took me a few tries, but I finally get the 2-star boar in and lock it in, and then I just go on a farming run, a hunting run. I build a flint spear because I think the flint spear is the best early game weapon because you can throw it so you don't need to buy a crude bow. So I feed the boars. It's really just a really long farming run. Um, I'm trying to get deer meat, boar meat, everything. I come back down to Elkthyr later in the day and I'm ready to fight him. Brought my deer heads. I used 2 of them. It starts to summon him. I was thinking about doing the campfire. It used to be a really good method to kill them. You would just place a bunch of campfires under their feet. But the campfires kind of go out now. It works better with the elder. So I try that for a little bit, but it doesn't work. So I just swapped to your normal way, with a flint spear, and I brought a shield. So if I need to parry, I can. Even the parrying bosses doesn't actually parry it, but it'll keep me from taking a ton of damage. Like I said, it's a permadeath, so I don't want to die this early on into the series. So it takes a little bit, but eventually I end up killing him because he's running away the entire time. I don't really see Elkthyr as a boss. He's more of like an introduction, if anything. I think he's just a little bit of a harder enemy. But I see they knocked down this birch tree, so I couldn't remember if he could mine it, which he ends up not being able to do because I would have had him mine it for extra fine wood. But the Forsaken power for Elkthyr, he gives you extra stamina, jump and swim move or stamina. So you lose it less, or you lose it a lot less faster than you usually would. So I get back to my base, called a night after that. Killing the boss, so it was nice. So far, it's a good run. And then when I wake up, I decide it's time to go find the Black Forest. So I go on an adventure, hunting some stuff, looting crates, looking at raspberries and mushrooms. Eventually, just trying to find the Black Forest. Here's going to be a clip of when I found the Black Forest during my Twitch stream and got jump scared. Alright, made it to the Black Forest. My first legit here. I'm actually so happy I'm playing normal difficulty and not, oh my god, what is that? Oh hell no. Oh hell no, I'm not going in here. So like I said previously, I hadn't played this game in a good like 6 months, so I didn't know that they added bears, and it damn near gave me a heart attack when I came across it. So I was just watching him, and he was just inching closer. It was actually scary. Eventually, I just say screw it, and I'm gonna try to get in and see if I can get any resources. I'm gonna just try to go around him. So I go around him, fight some gray dwarfs, make it around, trying to see if I can find some copper. But instead of finding copper or troll for trollhide armor, that's what I was really looking for. I end up finding a mountains biome pretty close by. It's still on the spawn island, so that's really nice. Hopefully we can find some good things on there later on into the series. But I decided to make it back to the base for now. I don't think I'm ready to tackle the Black Forest just yet. I probably am, I'm just being scared after seeing the bear. But I'm gonna end up calling it an end for today's episode. I'll try to produce the next one into the Black Forest soon. Sorry for the bad editing and the voiceover. I'm trying to get used to it. I've never really made any videos before. But if you mess with the content, join up to the Twitch stream. I'll stream it. I'll stream it most days. If I'm not streaming this series, I'll be streaming a different game. Thank you for watching and have a good one.